Bugs, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm gonna be doing an unboxing of all the candle supplies that I have recently gotten. So if you're interested in seeing all the things that I have brought to be able to get ready to start making my own candles, then just keep on watching. The flaming candle. So I'm just gonna be grabbing stuff out and going. So these are just a few of the fragrance oils that I've gotten, like just a little. I think these are 1 ounce, just so I can kind of test everything out and see what fragrance oils perform well according to the wax that I'm using, the jars that I'm using, the wicks that I'm using, and etc, etc. So once I kind of figure out what scents are that I love and that really have like a strong hot throw and cold throw, then I will buy bigger bottles to the fragrance oils that I love. So the first one is cocoa butter and cashmere, and this is what that is looking like. Get a little closer. And yeah, so let's do a sniff test. This really smells so good, you guys. It has like, I'm trying to see how I can explain it. It just smells fresh and clean and has like a cozy vibe to it, if it makes sense. But yeah, this is cocoa butter and cashmere, and like I said, all these products in this box is from the flaming candle. So far I'm loving the cocoa butter and cashmere. Okay, so moving right along, we have, this is Viva La Juicy, which is supposed to be the dupe for like the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy perfume. So this is what that is looking like. And let's do a sniff. Oh my god, this smells just like it, you guys. And this is also one of my favorite perfumes. Oh my god, this just smells so good. So I cannot wait to test this out. And once again, it is the dupe for Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture. So moving right along, and we have Coffee House. And you know I love my coffee scents, so I definitely want to incorporate coffee scents into my candle line. So that's what that is looking like. So let's do a sniff test. Oh my god, this just reminds me of like the caramel macchiato from Starbucks. Oh, it just smells so good. So good. So I cannot wait to try this out. And once again, it is Coffee House. And then once you spend so much money with the flaming candle, they always send you a free fragrance sample. So this is just how they send it to you in the packaging. And let's see. So they sent me black ginger and bamboo. And that is what that is looking like. And let's do a sniff test. Oh my God, that smells like super good too. You can really smell like the ginger with the bamboo. It just smells clean and almost kind of reminds me of like a clean man's perfume. I mean cologne. Like a clean man's cologne. I really like it. It smells really good. So I cannot wait to try these out in my candles. And once again, it is, what is this? Black ginger and bamboo. So that's for that. So let's put all of these back together so that I keep up with everything how it needs to be kept up. So let's make sure these bottles are on tight, because listen, this stuff costs money and we're not trying to have anything be spilling or come up lost or missing, because y'all, trying to start a candle business is not cheap, okay? So we really need to take pride in keeping up with our stuff. Okay, so moving right along. I did order some Eco Wicks because the type of wax that I'm gonna be using, from the research that I did, they say Eco Wicks are really good along with some other ones. So I just decided to start off with the Eco Wicks and see how they work for me and how I like them. So I have the Eco 10 6-inch pre-tabbed wicks, and that is what that is. So I have that, and then I have the Eco 14 6-inch pre-tabbed wicks, and it's 25 in each one. So we have that. So let's put these two back in the plastic that they came in. Because like I said, we're trying to keep up with our stuff, because listen, this is money. So I'm gonna be testing a few different wicks, and I knew that I wanted either coconut or soy wax, and so that's what I'm gonna be testing. I'm gonna be testing a coconut apricot cream wax. I'm gonna be testing a coconut soy wax blend, and I'm gonna just be testing a soy wax. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing which one I decide that I like the best and which one I want to go with. So from the flaming candle, this is the 2 pounds of the Nature Wax C6, and this I believe is the coconut soy wax blend. So that is what that is looking like, and it comes in a slab form. So this is what that is looking like. So I can't wait to, I've actually heard really good things about this wax, so I'm really excited to test it out for myself to see how I like it. And then this is the 2 pounds of the Nature Wax C3, and this is just the soy, and this is just the soy wax, and it doesn't come in a solid slab form. It comes in the actual flakes. So I've also heard really good things about this wax, so I'm really excited to also try this. So yeah, so that is the first box. So let's put everything back in, because like I said, this stuff costs money and we are not trying to be misplacing anything. And so we're trying to keep up with our product, because like I said, this stuff costs money. So we want to be mindful of what it is that we are doing. So that is the first box. So we're just gonna put that right there. And before I move on to the next boxes, this is just some stuff that I picked up recently from the Dollar Tree, and I thought that these mini cups would be super cool to be able to put my fragrance oils in and weigh them out like that. And then once I'm done with the cups, I can just dispose of them. So yeah, I thought that these would be really cool, so I picked these up. Okay, so then moving right along, I thought that these little sticky notes would be cool to be able to use these to be able to label the candles that I'm testing and make like little notes on the front, just, you know, stuff to help me figure out like what my formula is, what type of fragrance oil, wax I use, wick, and all of that. So this is what I'm gonna be putting in the front of my testing candles. And then these did not come from the Dollar Tree, but they came from Walmart. So it's just the measuring tape, and this is really important because you're gonna need to be able to measure, you know, the diameter and the height of your jars. Just a whole bunch of things. So having a measuring tape is really important. And I think this was only like $1 something from Walmart, and I got it back in the where they keep the fabric in that section. So then also moving along, I picked these wooden spoons up, and these were like 97 or 98 cents, and they're just wooden spoons, that a set of 4 wooden spoons that I picked up from the Dollar Tree to be able to stir, you know, my wax once it's melted, and be able to stir in my fragrance oils. So that is that. And then when you're making candles, you always have to have some type of scale. So I picked this up. This is just a food kitchen scale that I picked up, of course, from Walmart. And that is what that is looking like. And I will open it up for you guys so that you can see what it's looking like. And this is just, what it is looking like. And it's so important, like I said, for you to be able to have a scale to be able to weigh out your wax and your fragrance oils. So that is that. So let's put, like I said, we need to put all of these things back so that I can keep up with this stuff. And not only just keep up with it, but make sure that nothing doesn't come up messed up and misplaced, because this stuff is money. So let me get this back together. So that is that. So now moving on to my next box, and this is also came from the Flaming Candle, and I just wanted to try out some more fragrance oil. These are just like my receipts of what I picked up. So I just wanted to try some more different fragrance oils. So this is what that is looking like. So this is my sample that they sent me. There we go. And the free sample that they sent me is Aqua di Gio. I hope that I'm pronouncing that. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. And let's do a sniff test. Oh my God, that smells so good. This also reminds me of like a sexy man's cologne. That smells so good. So I'm super excited to also try this one out. And once again, it's Aqua di Gio. So that's there. So let's put this back in its free sample packaging so I can keep up with my stuff, like I said, because this stuff is not cheap. So let's continue on. So I'm just going to be grabbing one at a time, and they're literally wrapped in here. So I'm just going to set this down and just grab one at a time. So the first one that I picked out was the pumpkin spice latte, and I love anything that is pumpkin spice. I love the pumpkin spice frappuccinos from Starbucks. So yes, when I seen this, I was like, ooh, I gotta try it. Oh my God, this reminds me so much of the pumpkin spice frappuccino from Starbucks. Oh, this smells so good. So I'm super excited to also test this one out, because yeah, I definitely have to have at least a couple of coffee scents in my candle line. So once again, this is pumpkin spice latte. So let's make sure we're really putting these caps on tight. So moving right along, this is mahogany coconut, and this is supposed to be the dupe for the Bath and Body Works mahogany coconut. So this is what this is looking like. And you know, I love anything coconut, and I love mahogany, I especially love the mahogany teak wood. So I definitely wanted to pick this up and give it a shot. this reminds, it definitely smells like mahogany teak wood, but more on the coconut side. So if you're not really into coconut, you probably wouldn't like this. But if you really like mahogany teak wood and then you like the smell of coconut, then you would definitely love this, because it smells so good. So I cannot wait to once again try this out in my candles. And this was mahogany coconut. So moving right along, we have the blueberry cobbler. And like I said, all these fragrance oils so far that I have gotten have come from the flaming candle. So this is blueberry cobbler. So that is what that is looking like. So this smells so good, and you can really smell that blueberry and that pie crust buttery note. It smells super good, so I'm super excited to see how this performs in a candle. So moving right along, we have 1,000 Wishes, and anybody that knows me knows that 1,000 Wishes is one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works. So I was super excited to definitely give this a try, because yeah, I definitely want to have 1,000 Wishes in my candle line. So that is that. We can get it to focus. There we go. So let's do a sniff test. And this definitely is the dupe for the 1,000 Wishes scent at Bath and Body Works. So this just smells so good. So I'm super duper duper excited for this one, and I definitely, if this performs and does what I want it to do, I definitely am going to be getting a big bottle of this, because I am absolutely a fan of 1,000 Wishes. So once again, that is that. So moving right along, we have Jamaica Me Crazy, and I've heard and read so many good reviews on this, and this is like a fruity drink, and I definitely wanted to not just have fruity scents, I wanted to have a mixture of different type of scents in my candle line. So I definitely wanted to give this a try, and like I said, this is Jamaican Me Crazy. This smells just like a fruity, it smells just like a fruity cocktail. Like, it just puts me in, like, you're laying on the beach in your beach lounge chair, and you're just with the umbrella hanging over your head to just keep the sun from just beating down on you, and you're just sipping on your Jamaica Me Crazy cocktail. Yes, this smells so good. So I'm super excited to see how this performs in a candle. And that is what that is looking like again, and it is Jamaica Me Crazy. So now moving right along, we have Fruity Pebbles, and I've also heard nothing but good things about this scent, and also the Fruit Loops one, but I didn't get the Fruit Loops one. So I was like, let me get the Fruity Pebbles. So let's see. And this just reminds me, it makes me think of like a key lime, like a fruity key lime pie. So this smells also super good. So once again, this is Fruity Pebbles, and I cannot wait to test this out in the candle to see how it performs. So the next one is, ooh, this is another one of my absolute favorites. Anybody that knows me also knows that I love Japanese Cherry Blossom from Bath and Body Works. So these two, 1,000 Wishes and Japanese Cherry Blossom, is two of like my signature favorite scents from Bath and Body Works. So when I seen that they had this in a fragrance oil at the Flaming Candle, I just knew that I had to get it to test it out. This smells so, it just smells just like the Japanese Cherry Blossom at the Bath and Body Works. It smells so good. So if this performs how I think it's gonna perform in a candle, I will definitely be getting a big bottle of Japanese Cherry Blossom along with a big bottle of the 1,000 Wishes. So down to my last two fragrance oils is, I wanted to try this can't say this word, pistachio dream cake, and I also read really good reviews about this. So I was like, I like pistachio, so let me try it in a fragrance oil. So that is what that is looking like. And like I said, this is pistachio dream cake, and you can really smell that pistachio nutty like flavor is really coming through. And then you can also smell like a hint of vanilla with that like cake note coming through. It really smells good, so I'm really super excited for this one, and I definitely cannot wait to try this out and see how it performs in a candle. And then the last fragrance oil is, cannot go wrong with this. This is another one of my favorite candle scents from Bath and Body Works, which is Mahogany Teakwood. So I definitely want to have this in my candle line. So yeah, this smells just like Mahogany Teakwood from Bath and Body Works. And this just smells like a sexy man, or a sexy man's cologne, or a sexy man wearing a sexy cologne. It just smells so good, and like, yeah. So I'm definitely going to be, if this performs well, like how I know that it's gonna perform, I'm definitely going to be getting a big bottle also of the Mahogany Teakwood. So that is all of those. So we're gonna put all of these back. And this box, which comes, you guys, from the Hive. No, the Hive and Honey Co. So yeah. So that is that. So in this box, I just ordered some more Eco Wicks, because the Flaming Candle didn't have all of the Eco Wicks that I wanted to test out. So I had to grab some from the Hive and Honey Co. The Hive and Honey Candle Co. Yeah, I said that right. So this is the Eco 8, and it's only 12 pieces in each bag. So that's that. Then this is the Eco 6. And then this is the Eco 12. And then this is just my packing receipt. Just saying everything that I got. And then I've been hearing nothing but good reviews about the coconut and apricot cream wax. So I definitely wanted to try it to see, you know, how I would like it. And this comes in slab form. And this is what it looks like. And it is just a 5 pound. I'm getting, like I said, I didn't want to get too big of stuff of like wax and fragrance oils and stuff until I really know, like, okay, this is the wax that I'm going to be using. You know, this is the fragrance oils that perform well, that I really like. Then I will invest in getting like bigger bottles of fragrance oils or bigger, you know, boxes of wax. But when you're just, so this is the tip, when you're just starting your candle business, please buy small quantity of things in the smallest sizes that you possibly can until you actually test it out and see if you like it or not before you start investing in like big old bulk boxes of stuff. Because if you don't like it, then you're stuck with all this big old boxes of wax or big old bottles of fragrance oils that you don't like. So yeah, like I said, so this is just a sample 5 pound slab, and this, like I said, is the coconut apricot cream wax, and I've heard nothing but good reviews about this, so I'm super excited to actually get to try it and test it out. So that's it for that box. And like I said, I do have more things coming. Like I have to order some stuff from Amazon, like my pouring pitcher, my thermometer, my warning labels, and all of that good jazz. So you guys will definitely be getting more unboxings from your girl. I also need to order some more jars that I'm gonna be ordering from, you're gonna hear me correctly, from the Dollar Tree. So I will be ordering from them, and when I get that box, I'll be unboxing that box for you guys. So like I said, I'm in the beginning stages of my journey of candle making and, you know, trying to start a candle business. So I'm so super happy to have you guys come along on this journey with me. Everything that I experience, everything that I'm testing, I'm going to be documenting and showing and explaining and just really just letting you see all of my flaws, all of my successes, all of my fails. I'm just going to be documenting everything along this journey. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. And like I said, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with everything that I got going on. as far as trying to start this candle business. And make sure that you hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you can always be notified each and every time that I upload a new video. Like I said, I love each and every one of you guys, and thank you in advance for coming on this journey with me.